Hello everybody! Welcome to my kitchen at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. How is everybody doing? Hello from me, Radost. Your favorite chef, Juliana, is working on a different project today, so it would be just me cooking with you guys. I hope you are okay with that. But she will join us probably next week. I will be with you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so 3 times next week. Yay! Okay. And as I said previously, I've been feeling like making desserts this week. So I've had a major sweet tooth. So on Monday, we made that 14-minute chocolate cake, which was gluten-free and it was low carb. It was made with a sweetener. But today we're going to make something that has all the pantry ingredients you can think of. So it is probably a little bit easier than the 14-minute chocolate cake as far as what we need for it. And it's going to be so good, and I'm going to be really bad about it. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But for today, we're making chocolate brownie dessert bowls, and the filling for these could be anything and everything that you guys like. Ice cream, whipped cream, it could be fresh fruit, it could be any kind of caramel sauce, chocolate sauce, sprinkles. I've got M&Ms, I've got fresh fruit, I've got caramel sauce. I was even thinking I can break up these kitty cats and use that to kind of, you know, scoop up the filling. So I've been really bad. So, all right, so let's see what we need for today, okay? As far as utensils, there is my new baking pan that's gonna make these shells, okay? So you guys can see that the bottom is pushed in. The bottom is pushed in. So you guys can see there's a little bump on the inside. So that's gonna be the hole in the bowl, okay? And that's what's gonna hold all the yummy filling and toppings. So I got this dessert shell pan from Amazon a few days ago. It is by Wilton. It's made by Wilton. This is a really good brand that specializes in making all kinds of baking related equipment. And I also want to say that they have like all kinds of like fun sprinkles and other things like that that are used in baking, and they're not tools, but they are used in baking. So this is my baking pan, okay? It has only 6 holes in it. So it makes only 6 of these shells, and that's what the recipe is also for. It's for making just 6 of these shells. If you guys are having friends over or a bigger party, like you probably would have to bake a couple of batches or more, or just get a couple of these pans. So they're, unlike the muffin tins, they have half the tins on it. So just 6 of these, okay? And then of course, because we're baking, we gotta be really good about measuring. Okay, so I've got measuring cups and measuring spoons. I've got a wooden spoon because we're going to stir something over the stove. And then of course the spatula to scrape things, okay? And I've got a couple of pots on the stove, and one we're going to use for melting the butter and the sugar, and then in the other one we're going to boil some water, and we are going to mix a couple of the ingredients into the boiling water and then add this to the butter. So, and then I've got a little garbage bowl in the sink. And then as far as ingredients, okay, the only thing that was a little different, but I managed to find it at just a regular grocery store, it is malted milk powder. Malted milk powder. So never used it before, but from looking at different ideas on the back, this is really good for making milkshakes, so malted milkshakes. So it will be really, really good. Okay, so this is just plain. Okay, there were some chocolate ones, but this is just plain. You guys can see just milk powder. Okay, milk powder. And then just basic other things, baking soda, 1 egg. This is just regular sugar. We've got some butter. Okay, we're gonna use butter to grease the pan, and we're gonna use 1 stick of butter. It's gonna go into the actual recipe. Then we've got vanilla, we've got some cocoa powder. Okay, I've got unsweetened cocoa powder. And then of course, the toppings are just kind of like up to you. Whatever you like, whatever you have, whatever you feel like it, just go for it. So I've got some fresh fruit, I've got some sprinkles, caramel sauce, I've got some candy, we can do yogurt, it could be anything and everything. So if you guys are ready, then we can start. And I see Amber's there, David H, Ryan, I see Olivia. Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today for our Wednesday cooking lesson. And I also wanted to thank you guys for all the cooking that you have been doing. Hi Tim, hi Summer, oh Katie, hi Katie. Thank you so much for cooking. It's made me so proud. I've shared just amazing memories with you guys, and just these beautiful pictures that I see on Facebook, and some have come through my email. My heart is full. Keep cooking. This is definitely something that brings lots of joy, and this is one of my ways to show love. So you have made me really, really proud. Thank you. Let's see who else is there. Hi, Miss Audrey. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. And again, we're going to be making dessert today. So if you guys are ready, then we can get started. So what we're going to do first is we're going to preheat the oven to 400. So this is kind of high temperature, 400. And once we fill up the baking tin, it only takes 12 minutes for these shells to bake. So this is just a quick dessert. And you guys can use the dessert bowls while they're still warm, or you can just let them cool off for a few minutes. But either way, either warm, you can serve your ice cream. It's gonna melt and it's gonna be so good. Or you guys can wait for this to cool completely, and then you can fill it. So these little shells kind of look like the ones that you probably have seen at the grocery store. I have seen them kind of together with the strawberries, and I think they look like little angel food cakes, or they're called dessert shells, but they're plain. I think they're just a vanilla flavor. The ones we're making today are chocolate brownies, so better. Okay, all right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my oven on 400, and then we're gonna start cooking, okay? All right, my oven is preheating, and then we're going to butter the pan. Okay, so I have left on the counter for maybe an hour my butter to just kind of soften. But if you are pressed for time, give it about 20 seconds in the microwave and it's gonna be softened. We don't want it to melt, we just need to be soft, and you guys could see when I press on it, you guys could see my fingerprints on there. So we just need it soft, okay? It's just gonna be less time for us to melt it and mix it with the sugar. So I have like a partial stick here in my hand, and I'm gonna use it to just butter the cavities really well. Okay, we don't want our lovely brownie cups to get stuck in the pan. Okay, so there it is, just one of these. Okay, it's already been greased up, so I'm gonna do the same with the rest. And if we have a softened stick of butter, it is really easy to get into like this ring over here. Oh, sorry, this ring over here on the bottom. So I've got 3 more. Okay, so we're getting our pan ready. I've got 3 more of these. Okay. Make sure we get all the nook and crannies covered in butter. That way our brownie cups don't stick. Alright, so there it is. I think I got it. Okay. Whoa. This one got a little bit too much butter. Okay, but I was able to get it out. Okay, so there it is. Okay, I'm gonna use this later, okay, for a different recipe. I'm gonna wipe my hands. Here is how the pan looks. Okay, just as long as we get it buttered really well. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, it's a messy job, but we just have to make sure that our chocolate balls come in one piece. I'm gonna wipe my hands, and then we're going to melt our butter and sugar on the stove. So here is my pot, okay? Doesn't have to be big, just medium, okay? And from now on, it's going to be our mixing bowl for all the rest of the ingredients for the recipe. So, but first, okay, we're going to melt the butter, okay? So 1 stick of butter, okay? And I'm gonna do maybe medium heat, okay? So we just need to melt the butter. And then for the sugar, okay, because we are going to need some sweetness in this recipe, we only need 1/2 cup. Okay, so let me find my 1/2 cup. Okay, so 1/2 cup and 2 tablespoons. Okay, so 1/2 cup and 2 tablespoons. Okay, this is just regular sugar. Okay, it doesn't have to be the sweetener that we used on Monday. We're making just a regular recipe. Okay, so this is 1/2 cup. And then once the butter melts, I'm going to add the sugar and then stir everything to where the sugar melts as well, and then I'm going to turn off the heat. And then the other thing I'm doing is I'm going to bring 1/2 cup of water to a boil as well, because in here we're going to whisk the milk powder and the cocoa powder. So this one I'm going to turn on high heat. Okay, high heat. Okay, you guys can see it's halfway there. Okay, the butter is halfway there. And it definitely helped that we had it already softened. It just cuts on the prep time, okay, on the waiting time. And I've got the sugar ready here, okay? So 1/2 cup plus 2 tablespoons. 1/2 cup plus 2 tablespoons. Almost there, almost there. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and add the sugar. So I'm gonna start first with the 1/2 cup. Okay, goes in here, 1/2 cup of sugar. Okay, and then we also need 2 tablespoons, so 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna pour them into the cup just to transport the sugar cleaner over to the stove. Okay, and I'm gonna turn off the stove. Okay, the butter is warm enough. Okay, we just need to melt the sugar. Okay, I'm going to stir it. I have the wooden spoon, so I'm stirring. Okay, I'm stirring just to make sure that things don't burn, okay, or splash everywhere. Okay. So this recipe I've had for a long time, and I just recently looked at it again. It's by an English author, or actually chef, really good chef. Her name is Nigella Lawson. She makes quite a few recipes that are with pantry ingredients, really easy. And once we start our cooking classes back at MP, we're going to make some of her recipes. She has a variety of recipes, including different soups and appetizers and salads and desserts. I thought this one was pretty fun, and it's going to be super cute also, so that's why I wanted to make it today. And then I think for next week, one of the recipes that we're going to make is also from her cookbook. It's going to be these cute mini pigs in a blanket. going to be super fun as well. Really easy again with natural ingredients. Okay. Alright, I'm going to keep stirring just for a few more seconds just to make sure that butter and sugar have melted. Okay. And then we've got this pan over here with water. We need to bring it to a boil. We only need half a cup of it. Okay, so this is off. The heat is off with the butter and sugar. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure the cocoa powder and the malted milk powder. Okay, so we need that to get mixed with the boiling water. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of each. And I'm going again to use one of my measuring cups as a vessel to transport these ingredients to the pot because they get messy. Things can get messy. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so this is 1 tablespoon. I'm going to open one more container of cocoa powder. Okay. Alright, so this one is finished. Okay, and then I've got one more, so I need 1 more tablespoon. Okay, 1 more tablespoon, there it is. Okay, 1 more tablespoon. Alright, so 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder and 2 tablespoons of malted milk powder. Alright, so I'm just going to wipe the measuring spoon, okay, to get to the milk powder. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of that. Okay, so there's 1. And there's 1 more. Alright, so there's 2. So 2 and 2. 2 of the milk powder and 2 of the cocoa powder. Okay, so I've got this ready. It is taking just a little longer on my water to boil, so I'm going to switch it to a different burner just to get it to boil faster. And you only need half a cup of that. Alright, so keeping both things warm. Hi Eric, Amanda and Ms. Barb. Hi Richie. Hi Jill. Hi Ola Daniela. How's everybody doing today? Alright, I'm going to mix these. Alright, this is the cocoa powder and the malted milk powder. Alright. And that's going to go into the boiling water. I'm going to whisk it really well and then combine it with the melted butter and sugar. Alright, let me check again. It's in here. So I'm going to pour some of the water out. I think I have a little bit more than half a cup. Just speed up the process. Okay. So this takes just a few different steps. The first one was to melt the butter and the sugar. Then we're whisking the cocoa powder and the malted milk powder into the boiling water. We're going to combine both and keep them still warm. And then we're going to whisk our cream, vanilla, and egg and add that to the butter mixture. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add the flour and the baking soda. And it's going to be a batter, like a wet batter, we're going to pour into each one of the cavities. So maybe it's going to be like 3/4 full. Bake these for 12 minutes and we're going to have our dessert shells ready. check on my water. I think it's ready. All right, water is ready. I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to measure just half a cup. Okay, so just be careful. This is boiling water. Okay, we only need half a cup, and I'm going to pour the rest. So here's my half a cup. I'm pouring the rest. I'm returning the boiling water back into the little pot, and I'm going to add the measured 2 tablespoons cocoa powder and 2 tablespoons of malted milk powder, and I'm going to whisk this. Okay. Almost looks like hot chocolate. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. All right. So we are returning this into the bigger pot with the butter sugar mixture. Okay. All right. Combining both. There you go. Our liquid batter, part of it. Okay. I'm gonna use my spatula to scrape everything out of this pot, and then in it we're going to whisk our egg, cream, and vanilla. Alright, so there's that. It looks really glossy. It smells so good. Okay, this is how it looks. Alright. I'm going to leave it right over here next to me on the counter, but I'm going to keep an eye on it just to make sure that I don't touch the pot. Okay, so here is what we need. 1 egg. Okay, so there's my 1 egg. Okay, and I'm going to whisk that. Okay, we don't have to clean anything right now. This is all going to be part of the recipe. It's all going in the same pot, so whisk the egg. Okay, and then I think we need just half a cup of cream. Okay, there's my half a cup. Okay, if you have buttermilk, that would work too. Milk, cream. Okay, I have cream, so I'm using just heavy cream. Okay, and vanilla. Okay, I need 1 teaspoon vanilla. Teaspoon vanilla. Right. Okay, so I've got egg, cream, and vanilla, and I'm going to combine them with the butter cocoa mixture. Okay. Right. So I'm going to do it just a little bit at a time, just because this is cold and it has an egg in it. And then this is warm, so just a little bit, just to temper it, just to even the temperature on both mixtures. Okay, we don't want to turn this into scrambled eggs. Okay, just a little bit, I'm pouring just a little bit at a time and whisking. Okay. And the last thing we need to do is we're going to add 1 cup of flour with some baking soda, in it. Okay. Alright. I'm going to scrape all of the cream mixture using my spatula. Okay. Give it a whisk one more time. Okay. And then we're going to add our flour and baking soda, and we'll be ready to bake. Okay. We need 1 cup of flour and half a teaspoon of baking soda. So I made a mess with the flour, so I've set it here on the side, but we need 1 cup. Okay, so I'm going to use 1 cup, okay? This is just regular flour, just regular all-purpose flour. Okay, so here it is. And then we need half a teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, so here is the baking soda. Okay. half a teaspoon. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a shortcut and just kind of mix it just on the top, but then once we add it and whisk it, it's all going to come together. Okay. Alright, so again, I'm just going to pour just a little bit of flour at a time and keep whisking. That way we don't get any lumps in the batter. And then because the mixture is warm, that's going to help the baking soda just really make the brownies soft and fluffy. Okay, we've done this before at school. I think we were making a gingerbread and we had to add the baking soda to the warmed molasses, and it was really, really good. Okay. So it's not going to be a thick batter. We're only adding 1 cup of flour, and the cups would be only 3/4 full, so they would rise once they bake. Okay, alright, so this is it on the flour. Okay, I'm just going to mix everything really well. I'm going to also use the spatula to get anything from the sides and the bottom that were hard to get with the whisk. Okay, whisk this really nice. Okay, just to make sure that it's a very smooth batter. Okay. Alright, you guys can see it almost looks like a pudding, like a chocolate pudding. Yum. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with how it's looking. Okay, so done with that. Just scrape the sides, check on the bottom, make sure everything is mixed really well, and it is. Okay, and then I'm going to move over the baking pan, and we're going to fill up the bread shells. Got just a little bit of cocoa powder here. I'll take it off the counter. Okay, and here is the baking pan. Ta-da! Alright. And then I think I'm going to probably use one of these cups just to kind of control how much we're putting and making sure that we're putting an even amount. Okay, so I'm going to start with a 1/4 cup. Okay, so I'm going to go 1 time. Okay, initially filling up the cavities. And then if we have any leftover batter, then we're going to just add a little bit more to each one. Okay, we want them to be even, that way they bake evenly. And they're the same size. Okay, 1 more. Alright, so we did have enough to go 1 time with the 1/4 measuring cup. Okay, so I'm gonna go maybe like with half of that into each one again. Okay. Okay, this looks so good. I'm so tempted to just eat it the way it is without even cooking it. Looks like this wonderful chocolate pudding. Alright, so we had about a 1/4 cup and an 1/8 cup going to each one. And there's still just a tad. It's not going to go to waste, so I'm going to still put a little teaspoon or so in each one. And this time I'm going to use the spatula just to get all of it out. And then we're going to bake it. I'm going to set the timer. It's going to be just 12 minutes. And halfway through, I'm going to rotate the pan because my oven has a hot spot. So I'm making sure that they all are evenly baked. Okay, alright, so just a little bit on the bottom. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to just do like just a tiny drizzle in each one again. So it does measure 3/4 of the cavity. Okay, this was just a perfect size batch for the pan that we have. And I think that all of them come with only 6 cavities, not with 12. So if we are wanting to make more, we have to increase the batch size. And there it is. This is the last of the batter going into this one. Okay. All right. So this is what we have. I'm going to just clean these few drops that I have on the baking pan, and we're ready to bake. 12 minutes. So there it is. Okay, there's about like a finger, left from the top. Okay, they look great, and I'm setting the timer for 12 minutes. Twelve minutes. All right, and in the meantime, we can clean up a little bit, and we can work on some of the toppings that we would like to try. So this makes 6 of these shells, and I can show you here in the book their ideas for toppings. Okay, so look at how great this looks. Okay, so I think this one is dulce de leche with caramel sauce. This is ice cream. I think this one is vanilla ice cream with chocolate sauce. I think this one is some kind of coffee ice cream with maple syrup and pecans. How bad is that? This is chocolate mint ice cream with chocolate sauce. This one is strawberry ice cream with sprinkles. And this is a vanilla whipped cream with fresh strawberries and some strawberry sauce. So, hi Thomas, what do you guys think? Doesn't that look great? Oh, these pictures are just meant to be, right? So bad. I know, Miss Jill, it's really bad. All right, I had to make this recipe with you guys. It was just irresistible. So 12 minutes. We've got 12 minutes, and I'm going to put the leftover butter and whipped cream in the fridge. Okay, and then I can show you what we can do as far as toppings. I've got some fresh strawberries. Hi, Juliana. Alright, here is the cutting board.
Should we put a color to it?
Let's see. If we add yogurt as the
Sure.
filling. Okay. Alright, we're gonna color things again today, and Chef Juliana is joining us now. Okay, all right, so here is our plate, right? So
I was playing for a little bit.
She was playing for a little bit. That was her project. She was playing for a little bit upstairs. Okay, so here's the caramel sauce. Okay, so we can drizzle that right over the strawberries. And then I've got different kinds of sprinkles, or different colors.
And some different kind of M&Ms.
And yes, different kinds of M&Ms.
That are very delicious.
They're very delicious, yes.
I opened the wrong date.
Okay, I even found some gummy bunnies. Hola, Mariana. I've got some gummy bunnies too. Okay, so we can go with that. And this could be our spoon. These Kit Kats could be our spoon. Okay, all right, so we can trim, right? We need to trim the top of the strawberries, right? The green part. And then we can cut the strawberries in half. We can cut them in quarter pieces.
You got some flour on your slippers.
I do have some flour on Mama's slippers. Yes,
Is it okay?
Yeah, that is the mess I made with the flour. So
Will you wash it?
I know I will. I didn't bring the flour over here to the counter because I made a big mess. Okay, So we can do one more topping. It could be I have Greek yogurt in the fridge, which would work just as good. It is thick, it is plain, and Juliana wants to make it yellow. Okay, so we've been using these food colors now quite often. Right, Monday we made the whipped topping for the chocolate cake. What was it? Green. Yeah, we made it mint green. So today we're going to make, yes, the yogurt yellow. Okay, so she has the yellow color right here. Okay, so let me get the yogurt. Okay, all right, here, let's set it.
Am I setting it very sweetly?
Yes, you are setting it very sweetly.
Can I cut the strawberries?
You want to cut the strawberries? Okay, let's move your little stool like right over here. That way everybody can see.
I'm a very good cutter at it.
Yes, you're a very good cutter. Yes, you're an excellent cutter. Okay, so we know we have to trim this green part, right? Watch your fingers. Okay, you're fine. Okay.
I have a
You were good. Okay, here. All right, and
Mommy, I
then
have a little cut.
let me see. Oh, you are just fine. Okay,
It's
and then
just
we're
very
gonna
small.
cut the strawberries in half. Okay, so we're trimming the green part and then cutting the strawberries in fourths. Okay. So I'll cut probably 3 strawberries. Okay. All right, so we've got some strawberries ready. We've got the food coloring ready. Let me get the Greek yogurt out. We've got about 6 minutes left on the dessert shells, and I'm going to rotate the pan just to make sure that we bake these evenly. Okay, so here is the Greek yogurt. They're just plain Greek yogurt, and it's thick just like ice cream. Okay. Oh, here's my garbage bowl. Spoon for the yogurt, and I'm going to get a little bowl because Juliana wants to color the yogurt yellow.
Mommy, I put a little Band-Aid.
So I'm going to scoop a little bit of the yogurt into this bowl, that way she can color it. So we have again a very colorful dessert.
I put a little Band-Aid.
Okay, great job.
Look.
It looks great. Okay, all right, so here is the yogurt.
Are we gonna make the salad again?
No, you're going to add the yellow color to that, right?
Now?
Yes, you want to do it now?
Sure.
Okay, all right, add this. Okay, very gently. Perfect. Okay, yay. All right, and then we have to mix it, okay?
It's orange a little bit.
It's orange a little bit now, but once you mix it, it's going to be green. I mean, it's going to be yellow, I'm sorry. Ooh, there you go. It's turning yellow.
We can make it all different colors.
Let's stick with one. How about we make it yellow? Just
Sure.
yellow. Are you okay with that? Okay, just yellow.
Can you mix it, please?
Yes, I will help. I just rotated the pan right at the half mark. Okay, so
Do you like it?
I like it. I think it's very pretty. Can you guys see? It's turning yellow. It's like a swirl of yellow, orange, and white. What do you think? Is it gonna be pretty?
It is
Yes.
very pretty.
Oh, very pretty. Okay. All right. So we've got one more topping ready, and that's the
I'll add a
Greek
little.
yogurt.
I can add a little more yellow.
I think this looks very pretty. I think what
We can add a little
you
more.
want just to add like one more little drop. Okay, one tiny little drop. Okay, that's it. Here, perfect. Okay.
Make it more
You
yellow.
want to make it more yellow? Okay.
Yeah, very, very pretty.
It's gonna be very pretty. That's right.
Ooh, it's getting very yellow.
Very yellow. Like the yellow submarine? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Just a little hair.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Sure.
Sure, that's it? No more, right?
Let's add some sprinkles.
Okay, we add the sprinkles at the very end. Is that okay? Yeah? Okay, just like how we do it with the honey.
Add the M&Ms.
And we can add some M&Ms too. So once
At
it,
the end?
yeah, at the very end, once it bakes,
We are gonna put some
strawberries, yes.
first.
No, okay, so first we put the yogurt, then strawberries, then M&Ms, then sprinkles, and then caramel sauce.
And cookie?
It's cooking now.
What?
The little cakes are cooking now. We don't have to cook the filling, right? Yeah. Just gonna eat it with the filling.
There.
Right?
We
Okay.
add some strawberries.
All right, not quite yet. We wait.
Can I build it back?
You could try, but it may be too big for our little shell.
What
Oh, there
about
you
just
go.
like this?
Okay, just like that. That looks good too.
It's cute.
It's very cute. Looks like somebody ate just a little piece. Somebody nibbled on a little piece of the strawberry right there.
But it's very cute, like a little flower.
It does look like a little flower. You're right.
Really cute.
Yeah. But you guys can use different fruits.
Are you
For
gonna add
instance,
some vanilla?
maybe
in it?
some cherries. We can add a couple of drops of vanilla.
I will get it.
Okay, just tiny little bit. Okay, here you can Juliana, you can use the little cup. Okay, just a few drops, not much, because this is not much yogurt. Okay, perfect.
It'll be very sweet,
Yes. Okay.
but it'll be still very yummy.
Yes.
You
There's
mix
this
it
there.
for me?
You want? I'm gonna mix it. Okay, Mama mixes it. Okay.
Can I try a taste?
Yes, you can dip a strawberry in there. You want to dip a strawberry in there?
Dip.
Yep.
Mm.
Can Mama have a bite too? You dip one for me too?
Delicious.
It's delicious, yes. All right.
Now can
Let
I
me
have
check.
the strawberry?
Sure. Let me check now again on the time. See what we have left. We have 1 minute left. 1 minute left.
Very little time.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
Very cute.
It's very cute. Yes. It's very cute. All right. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
There. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
My fingers are covered up.
Your fingers are colored. Plus, you have colored nail polish anyway, so you really have some colorful fingers today. All right, so we don't need a knife anymore. Put it away.
We'll add some M&Ms.
Yes, we will add some M&Ms. For sure, right? Okay, and sprinkles. Look, which one did you want to do? What color?
Like all of them.
You want to put all of them? Okay. What about these bunnies?
Here, put some M&Ms.
Okay. And then afterwards, we all take a nap, right?
What? We take a nap?
Yeah, after we eat this dessert.
Why?
Because we're gonna be tired and full.
Oh man, I don't want to take a nap. They look such adorable little cute creamy coffee mugs.
Yes, coffee waffies. Okay, so they're very hot.
But
So
they're
let's-
very cute fluffy wuffies.
yes.
Baby, you take a pizza that you get a fluffy wuffy. They're really cute fluffy wuffies.
Okay, so here they are. I'm taking them out. Here, let me show you.
Here's my mom's sous chef coming up again.
Yes, your mom's sous chef. Watch out, this is very hot pan, okay? Alright, so let's move the cutting board over here a little bit. That way we can show everybody.
Can we make them yellow?
No, they are chocolate. Okay, we made the cream, the filling yellow. Okay, so this is how they look. There they are.
I can make one
There's-
strawberry yellow.
You could try, but I think it's gonna still be red. And then I used just a wooden skewer, and I poked them. And if they're ready, right, if they're completely baked, when you pull it out, there'll be no crumbs on it. So it comes out clean. Okay, so we're just gonna
Here.
let them cool off just
It's
for
tiny
a
though,
handful of minutes. And while they're still warm, we're going to add all of these wonderful toppings that Juliana's been making.
Look,
right?
Mama, it's
You
yellow.
made a yellow strawberry? All right.
I can make some M&Ms with
Okay. All right, here. We're gonna pour all of it out. Okay, if you tip it down. Okay, we already have some yellow M&Ms. Okay,
But I can make one.
okay, here, do it over the plate. Okay, there you go. We'll move the strawberry here. And then here's your M&Ms. Okay. And still watch for the brownie. Look at them. Okay. We're still watching
It's still,
for these.
it's still a tiny
Yeah,
splash.
they're still a little warm. We'll just give them just a couple of more minutes and then we're going to add the toppings. But from what I could tell, they're very soft, okay, to the touch. They're very soft. And because we buttered the pan really well to start with, I think they're going to come out really clean. Are you making a science experiment? A little bit. You like these? Yeah. All right.
It's turning different.
Yeah, it's different. It's turning a different yellow color.
I can make an experiment with. Ooh. Mama, I can make some yellow strawberries for Dada.
You can make some yellow strawberries for Dada. Okay, use the plate there. There you go.
You rub it around.
You rub it around. Hi, Erin. How are you guys doing?
There. Look. Oh.
Very nice. Very nice.
Just 3. Daddy may not like a lot.
Okay, just 3 little strawberries for Dada.
And a little treat for Daddy.
Oh, and 1 M&M, and just 1 M&M.
Since Daddy's
Yes, have a nap glass. Yes, Miss Jill, totally. All right, so Dada gets
cute little.
a cute little treat first. He's
Look, Daddy.
very special.
Yeah,
So Dada
3
gets
strawberries and a
he
cute
got
little
3
M&M.
he got 3
They're
pieces of
yellow.
strawberries and 1
Yeah,
M&M.
that's-
Hi, Louisa. Oh, hi,
your
Miss
tongue's yellow, your
Brenda.
tongue's yellow.
Yes, nap time. Nap time after we have at least one of these dessert shells with the filling.
Do you like it? I made a cute little souffle. And look at my yellow hands.
Yellow hands today. On Monday you
It's-
had green hands and today you have yellow. Okay, all right, Juliana, here. Let's get one of these dessert bowls out.
Mom, I can make you a souffle now.
Okay. I'm gonna need that plate for the chocolate bowl, okay? This is how it looks. Look at this. Wow.
They're like little cups.
They're, yes. Hi, Alley Cat.
Are they
You
hot?
see? They are just tiny tad warm, but they could be just good as a pillow too,
Look, Mom,
right?
yeah.
Like a nice soft pillow. All right, Juliana.
Look at the color.
Yes, I'm gonna just slightly even the bottom. Just gonna,
Daddy, these are very cute little peepees.
yeah, I'm just gonna trim the bottom that way it's even,
There.
so that Juliana can
Ta-da.
fill it up, right? All right, there you go. Hold on, Juliana. Let me get all the little crumbs because they'll be for the main
Why
chef.
did you trim that?
Because it was just a little uneven. Look. So good. Okay, all right, Juliana, it's your turn now. Okay? How about you add all the wonderful toppings in here?
Can Daddy eat it?
I don't know. What do you think? Would Dada want to eat this?
There.
Okay, fill it up. Fill it up all the way.
Like little brownie cups.
Like little brownie cups. Would you want to eat them?
I don't really think so. I'm not really a fan of chocolate.
I know, but you can eat the filling. Right? You like yogurt with strawberries. You can put all of it. It's gonna be so good.
Is that one for me?
Would you like that one to be for you? No? You want to make a separate one?
Oh, it's for Dad.
That's for Dada also. How does Dada get all the treats today?
I can't eat it because it's not pure, is it?
All right, here. Hold on. Let's make it.
Add all of it?
Yeah, we're gonna make it big. Okay, we're gonna make
No, I don't have any.
We can make some more of that. Did you want to save this for you? Yeah. Okay. All
But
right.
can I flat it?
Yes, you can flood it, and how about we put some of these strawberries on there too? What do you think? Should I put some of these strawberries on there?
Sure.
Okay. Which way do you want them, like that? Okay, so put them on there. Yep. And then, should we put something else on there? Or just like that? What do you think?
Oh, we can put some gummy bunnies.
You want to put some gummy bunnies on there? Okay, we're putting some gummy bunnies on there too. This is so good. There you go. What, you want to put them in between? There.
Cute, right?
Yes, very cute. Okay, this little strawberry is for me, okay?
Very cute. What should door?
Okay, what do you think? Is there room for one more there? Alright. Okay, and then...
Aww, this is for Dada.
Hold on, let's show it to everybody, right? And then, should we do some of that or no?
I want to eat it.
You want to eat this by itself? You want to dip it with the yogurt?
No, thank you.
Okay. Alright, so Chef Juliana wants to eat this by itself. Okay, so there's one for her. And I'm going to put one. And then one here. Oh, beautiful. Look at that.
Aw, this is very adorable.
Yes, it is. So there it is.
Can I have a Kit Kat?
There are our brownie cups, and we made
Oh, Mama, you
yellow
used all of them.
Greek yogurt filling with
Where's my
strawberries,
Kit Kat?
the gummy bunnies, and
Ooh, Kit Kat.
M&Ms. And then we have
Give me a Kit Kat.
this Kit Kat there. They could be our little spoon.
What if
all
we
right.
made a yellow Kit Kat?
So we finish this, and then nap time. Maybe outside because it's so nice. So that's
we
it.
can eat it outside.
For our cooking lesson today, we made chocolate brownie cups, and then the filling is totally
Oh,
your
Mama,
recipe.
can you cut
Anything and
this for
everything that
me?
you would like to add. There you go. There you go.
Aww.
So any kind of fresh fruit, ice cream, caramel sauce, whipped cream, M&Ms, sprinkles, gummy bunnies,
Would you like the
chocolate nuts, anything, okay? Enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching me again and Juliana cook with you. Hi Shelby, hi London. This is very portable, so absolutely this could be like a party favor, or go to a picnic, or bring it somewhere, or bring it to school for dessert.
Mommy, we do
snack.
have caramel and sprinkles.
Okay, let's do caramel. Yes, we forgot the caramel. I'm so sorry. Here's the caramel. Just a little drizzle.
And sprinkles.
And sprinkles. Okay, let's do some blue sprinkles. We haven't used blue today. Perfect.
Can I have that one?
Yes, it is for you.
Because I dazzled it.
Because you dazzled it. Yes, you did a dazzling job.
I'm very hot.
Yes. Enjoy it. Have a great rest of the week, and I will see you back on Monday. Thank you, everybody. I love you.